coverage is not perfect for the play call. Sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on second down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the zone read, this is Penix. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. 17 touchdowns now on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll look to throw. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
That ties the game at 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16
A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. We'll take this in back at the 16. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
The 14-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it with second down and 13 in front of them.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Atlanta.
On first down, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, here's Penix. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 23. Here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Here's third and 2. Third and 2. And that one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Lions. 56 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
First carry for David Montgomery. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
Complete to
close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. On play action, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early in that last pickup.
And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone or touchback. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 range, 70 range. Buffalo 18. Set go! Go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect,
Now a hit, and he lost the football. teammate. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and put him down for a loss.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all the...
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tower.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back. So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. He'll
drop to throw. Moving left. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Back at the 16-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Now Penix on third and long. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as he's standing right around his own goal line. And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
They're on 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. William Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly. extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend. Return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Second and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Throwing is Penix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First down, Falcons.
They run over center with Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 20-yard
From the 20, here's second and 6.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag. a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check up.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And on third down, that ball is incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
44-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 5.
Second and 5.
60 Eagles.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 6.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Back to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Lions 28, Falcons 24. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
It is 2nd and a yard. Here's Robinson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Now, 1st and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
It's now 3rd and...
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run with Robinson. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Friendly Indians set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Makes the score Lions 35, Falcons 31. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. It's probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here we go. One final play. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So it's a win here for the Lions. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.